And the favourite Bright-Eyed Eagle was odds on earlier on in the day, but has drifted, still clear favourite, and was in a photo for second with Sea Voice at the line because victory went to number 4, Dancing Harry. One of only a couple of newcomers in the field for Roger Chelt. Adam McNamara was in the saddle, and he was off the bridle at an early stage, racing rather greenly, but he kept on well and wore down Sea Voice and Bright-Eyed Eagle in the closing stages for ultimately a taking debut. Now, that race running a little bit late at Newbury, and that'll probably be a feature of their programme this afternoon because there aren't many race days where it's not at the Berkshire venue. Our next port of call, though, will be Cheltenham, where it's good to soft, good in places for the Ballymore Novices Hurdle to open their card over 2 miles and 5 furlongs. Fergal O'Brien's Champagne Well, who was pretty highly tried at the end of last year, is the 7-4 favourite. Dr. Duffy is 11-4 and 9-2 L'air Devant, 5-1 Braid Blue, 16-1, bar those then in the first at Cheltenham. There are 8 runners live at 2 o'clock. The second race of the afternoon at Newbury was Division 1 of a novice stakes for 2-year-olds over a mile. Numbers 5 and 9 didn't run, and the favourite Bright-Eyed Eagle was odds on earlier on in the day, but has drifted, still clear favourite, and was in a photo for second with Sea Voice at the line because victory went to number 4, Dancing Harry.
Yeah, welcome along to the live coverage once again. We're going to be heading to Cheltenham very shortly, but in the meantime, that full result from Newbury has just come through.
This event will start in 60 seconds.
140 Newbury, first number 4, Dancing Harry at 16-1. Second, number 1, Sea Voice at 11-1. Third, number 2, Bright-Eyed Eagle at 11-8 favourite. Non-runners were numbers 5 and 9 and 12 ran. Yeah, that's how they've come home in the opener over at Newbury. We'll be back there a little later on. Our other meeting today is at Cheltenham. The showcase meeting, day 1, about to get underway. Runners are down at the start for the first of 7 on their card. They're going at Cheltenham, good to soft, good in places. And the favourite is headed for this Ballymore Novices Hurdle, the first on the card, by Champagne Well, who's 13-8. Second in the betting market, Dr. Duffy at 9-4. Braid Blue at 9-2. 5-1, L'air Devant. Guy at 20-1. No hidden charges at 25s. It's 50-1 Bialco and Megode Speed at 100-1. The runners then are down at the start. And very shortly they'll be coming forward for this first race. Champagne Well, the 13-8 market leader for the Fergal O'Brien team, and Paddy Brennan will be taking the ride, returning from a summer break, as most of these are. The one that will have race experience and race fitness on side is Dr. Duffy for Charles Burns. Davy Russell on board. This horse has been pretty busy over the last few weeks, but is a very consistent individual and likely to be going well. Braid Blue, likewise, winner of his last 4 races. Richard Johnson takes the ride, the champion jockey on board for trainer Gordon Elliott. Scored at Perth the last time he was seen, and lowering the colours on that occasion of a course specialist. 11-2 out from 9-2 L'air Devant for Colin Tizard. Robbie Power is on board L'air Devant.
This event has been suspended. This event is now in
too
play.
Much longer before the runners are coming forward. First race of the day, and indeed the season at Cheltenham. Let's go there.
Cheltenham underway, a brand new season. Wonder what the next 6 months holds. Plenty of excitement for sure as they come to the first flight. No hidden charges is the first to pop over that one. They've all got over safely. They're going very steadily indeed, and now down to flight number 2. No hidden charges leading up from Bialco, the grey, who just shades second place. Paddy Brennan restraining Champagne Well, touching down in 4th place over that. Braid Blue is well up with the pace, and just in behind them, Dr. Duffy and L'air Devant as well. Guy held up, and Megode Speed is the back marker at this early stage of the contest. So no hidden charges leads them. No hidden charges at a very steady early tempo. He's 2.5 lengths clear. Braid Blue in 2nd place. Bialco racing in 3rd, followed then by Champagne Well. On Champagne Well's outside is Dr. Duffy, and then to the inside, the yellow sleeves of L'air Devant. After L'air Devant comes Guy, and Guy followed just a half a length away by Megode Speed. So they're round the top turn. They've taken the first 2. The next 2 flights, well spaced in the home straight. The first one comes up pretty shortly once they've made the turn in. And then there's a good furlong and a half to 2 furlongs before the flight cited as the last today, which is still fully a furlong and a half from home. But here's the third flight. No hidden charges at the next. Up and over, safe and sound. Followed by Bialco and Braid Blue. Champagne Well just in behind them. To the outside, Paddy Brennan, yellow jacket. And then Dr. Duffy, followed by Le Duvant to the inside. Guy still next, and then Megore Speed. And they now race down the straight. Still a good 200 metres before they get to flight number 4 in this Ballymore Novices Hurdle. No hidden charges, taking the field along by 3 lengths. Bialco and Braid Blue second and third, with Champagne Well to the stand side. Dr. Duffy next, Le Duvant held up, taking the next flight now. And then Guy, who was followed over that by Megore Speed. And for the first time, they come past the stands now in front of a very good Friday afternoon crowd here to welcome in a brand new season at Cheltenham. The leader, no hidden charges then. Another long run before they get to the 5th flight of hurdles. No hidden charges. Leading up, Bialco and Braid Blue together, second and third. Followed then by Dr. Duffy and Champagne Well. Le Duvant next, Guy, and then Megore Speed as they approach the next flight of hurdles, the first of 2 on this section of the track. Slight downhill run towards it. No hidden charges, up and over safely. They've all got over that one well, with Braid Blue a definite second at that flight of hurdles. Has moved ahead of Bialco. Dr. Duffy and Davy Russell, 4th place, the white and blue spotted jacket, with Champagne Well on his flank to the outside in 5th. Le Duvant and Guy are followed then by Megore Speed as they continue now to climb uphill towards the next flight of hurdles. This one is 5 from the finish, but still a long, long way out in the Ballymore Novices Hurdle. No hidden charges. That was a really good jump from him. No hidden charges, maintaining that lead of 2 lengths over both Bialco and Braid Blue, with Champagne Well now a bit closer on the wide outside, followed by Dr. Duffy and Le Duvant and Guy, with Megore Speed, the rank outsider, still well in touch, racing now towards the flight on the top of the hill. This is no hidden charges then, trying to make all of the running. There's been precious few mistakes in behind. They've all been jumping pretty well, as no hidden charges takes them to the top of the hill. And now a fairly swift move by Champagne Well and Paddy Brennan towards the outside. Definitely takes closer order as they reach the highest point of the track, and now about to swing down the hill. A little slip there from Bialco in behind them, followed by Dr. Duffy, and well in touch still is Braid Blue. Le Duvant closing in on them as well, yellow sleeves. Guy also there. Bialco, the one who's lost his place at the 3rd last flight of hurdles, and Megore Speed is behind these in last place. So now they come down the hill. 2 to jump. This is the 2nd last ahead of them. The leader is still no hidden charges, but they're queuing up in behind to try and challenge. Champagne Well is there with Le Duvant towards the outside. Dr. Duffy with every chance, and Braid Blue trying to stick with them as well as they now come round the home turn. Further back to Guy, who's got a lot of work to do as they head now round with 1 to jump, and Champagne Well taken wide. Stand side by Paddy Brennan has the lead. No hidden charges been headed. Braid Blue still there with Le Duvant, the final flight of hurdles. Champagne Well was up and over it safely. Chased up the hill by Braid Blue. Down the near side, Dr. Duffy. Le Duvant can't do much more. No hidden charges staying on. Champagne Well not doing much in front. And Braid Blue is trying to run him down late in the piece. Champagne Well doing enough now. Champagne Well home by half a length. A local success for Fergal O'Brien, and Paddy Brennan beats Braid Blue. Tight for 3rd place, Dr. Duffy and Le Duvant. They were clear of no hidden charges.